What's up, guys? So right now we got the new event with the new type of prism shards, and you can get some from the spider tournament, and this one actually seems very easy to do. I mean, of course it depends how good your team is, but this is totally doable without any games used or any extra energy if you have a good team. And even if you don't have like insane team, you can probably get this done fairly easily with a little bit of games. And it seems kind of good overall. Like, of course they are selling these shards and so on, but it seems like we are getting more shards, which they haven't done in a long time, to like actually increase the amount of free shards that we get. The one issue that I find in this event, which is kind of like it's clearly on purpose, it can't be a mistake, but of course voids are excluded, and it's only champions from the Nuresan Union like champion pool. And of course you can have different priorities if you care about other stuff, like maybe you don't have Brogni or Mishinagi and you really want them for PvE. But basically there is two really good champions in these three factions, and both of them are not included in this event. I mean, it's well, I guess there's few PvE champions, but really for the in-game stuff that people wail for, there is two good champions. Arima, which is not a void and isn't included in this event, and then the other one is of course Yumeko. But I hope that they won't do that every time, that they are not gonna include the best champions, and maybe they will do somewhere voids are included or that are only for voids, who knows. But overall I still do like this update, so I will definitely do the spider tournament, and I hope that they keep these kind of events fairly easy and people can do them if they really want to, or if they are endgame enough. Outside of that, the change to Polymorph has actually made quite a big impact in live arena and the game overall. We saw in the last arena reset that many people were running Ramantu teams and trying to get fast fights against people without 6-star Polymorph blessing, which I don't have on any of my champions yet, but I'm working my way towards 6-star Duchess. And next one is probably going to be UDK or Necret. I'm kind of undecided which one of them it will be. But this is actually making it decent amount harder for me in live arena. I have kind of had a summer break and haven't played it a lot in the last couple weeks, but I'm imagining that it won't be super easy today. But also I didn't max out all of the stuff yet with the new shogun, but I did like many things, but because there was the fusion event I didn't have time to do everything. But I think I did the amulets on everybody else except Helicat. He's the only one that I need to max, but as you can see I'm completely out of the game, so I will do it if I could, but right now I can't do it. I can also show you what teams I'm using, like on the spider event. Wait, I don't have enough energy to actually show it. Let me do it this way. I was actually doing this team with Arbiter, but then somebody in official Discord told me that you can actually do this with like 1 turn faster, making it a 4-turn fight, if you just take the Arbiter away and you make the Gnut faster than Lydia and make Lydia the second best champion. So this is kind of weird niche comp, but it totally works and it's a very fast fight. It's only like 4 turns, but even if it's significantly lower turns than this for you, this tournament seems totally doable, so I would consider doing it. But also I did make a video about the Phantom Shogun, even though I haven't been making a lot of videos, but I still made that one because it seemed kind of important. But I'm still using the same team as I did on that video. It's not 100% win rate, but it's like I think I did like 100 something runs like 2 nights ago on the night, and it was 87% win rate, so it isn't perfect, but it will have to do for now, but let's actually get into the live arena fights. Oh, one more thing. Some people were asking for those fishing pixels, and I have been fishing a decent amount, and here is a fish from yesterday, but it's another Chander, and we got a bunch of birds and Chander as always. But anyway, and I'm moving this week, or I'm moving on like Tuesday and Wednesday, so I'm still busy as hell, to be honest. I've been kind of lazy on making videos as well, but I'm also busy, so it's a bit of both. And yeah, this is kind of what we're dealing with now with the polymorph change, that you are seeing a lot more Ukko, and Ukko is a lot more effective now. I'm definitely gonna use Ukko more as well, and it's making a big dent on the Helicat strategy. I'm not sure if I will be using it as much anymore, which kind of sucks, because it was kind of I really needed the Helicat strategy, and now I probably have to run Staltus a lot more. But I guess I'll go with actually, let's open with Rotos and UDK. Yeah, even against double force, it's still so worth for me to pick Rotos, and I don't want them, like, if he had Harima, Ukko and UDK against my Rotos, I would be so screwed, so let's at least not let him have the UDK. But this is already looking like a very bad matchup for me. Okay, yeah, so we see double buff stripper. This is kind of interesting, but this is kind of the new meta, like both Ukko and Ramanto, because I of course don't have 6-star polymorphs on anybody except, or on anybody, but only Rotos has 6-star blessing, so I'm not really making him like scared of my team. I'm assuming both of these have a little bit of resistance on them, but should I just go with Nakarada and Staltus? That's what I'm thinking about. I think he's still probably gonna pick one reviver. I'll probably use but wait, should I go with Arbiter? I'm actually kind of tempted to go with Arbiter. Let's do something weird in this fight, and let's forego the Nakarada and go with Arbiter. He does have the Ukko in his team, but outside of that, there isn't really much speed threat, and considering he already didn't pick Siphi, I doubt that he has a Siphi, so I should be going first, I think. Or I'm definitely, unless he picks like Lady Kimi or something weird, but I'm kind of suspecting that I will go first. Okay, I will go first, but the Tormin was a good choice, I guess. I could totally ban the Tormin though. I think that's what I should do in this matchup, yeah. So he's basically picking like 3 nukers. His team isn't very tanky at all, but yeah, we have to ban the Tormin. It's kind of funny because I don't use Arbiter a lot, like very rarely. The last time I actually used Arbiter a lot was when I was using her in Classic Arena Defense, but that's a long time ago. But this polymorph change is definitely screwing me in live arena, and I need to come up with new ways. Wait, what? Do I not have gear on my judges, or I mean Arbiter, or is this Raman to like 400 speed? What? I have to check, but I think my Arbiter is like 340 speed. I mean, I guess it's possible that the Ramantu is faster than that, but that's kind of surprising if it's true. I'm not even sure if I can kill the Ramantu with the A3, but I kind of have to try, because I probably can't with both attack down and Harima passive, but if I could, then I could get rid of the block buffs. Yeah, okay. I was kind of expecting that, but I think can Staltus kill the Ukko? Nice, okay. I think we should be good. Maybe? He can definitely kill Staltus still, like he can just A2 the Rotos and then do double AoE. Okay, he kind of made a mistake there. And then maybe he could have finished off Staltus, but it was kind of on the RNG side. Yeah, I'm good now. That's a weird first fight, but that's wait. Damn, I almost lost it. That wasn't even close. I mean, even guaranteed at all. That was super close. Okay, now I'm good though. That would have been funny if I got destroyed by Stone Skin Ronda. I did pick kind of very squishy team, to be honest. Nobody's even in bolster or anything, but what's up with the Arbiter? Like, I've been messing with gear a decent amount, so it could be that she doesn't have gear, or then that guy is running like 350 speed Ramanto. Wait, it does have gear. What? Well, if he was running 350 speed Ramanto, there's no way that it has resistance, so that's kind of weird. Then he was just gambling against me. Anyway. That's a weird fight. Let me show you that fishing pixel again, because last time I showed it and I showed it a couple of seconds, people were saying that it was too fast. Anyway, this was 60 centimeter Chander. It isn't like incredibly big, but it's definitely bigger than average one, so I was happy with that. That fish was kind of weird because we basically catch it with two different lures, and we're not sure if the... Okay, I'll still go with that. I was almost thinking about just first picking Rotos, but let's go with that. But like, it had two lures in its mouth when we catch it with two different rods at the same time, basically. And sometimes that happens, and like when you reel in one of the fish, like it tangles in with another like lure, but it had two lures in its mouth, and it could be that it actually ate both of them. Like, it almost seemed that way because it had multiple hooks, not like in its body, but in its mouth as well. So that was a weird catch. UDK and Warlord. That doesn't really tell me a lot about his team, but it's very not good for me. Damn, because if I go with Rotos now, I have to ban the Warlord. I'm gonna counter myself really hard if I do this, but I think I must do it. But yeah, we have catched a bunch of times like a fish that it's not hooked in its mouth, but like on its back or whatever you call it, like in the middle of the fish, but never like this. Or we've had it so that our lures are tangled together when some fish is like when we get some big fish and it's fighting a bit and we're trolling and there is multiple lines in the water, but they weren't tangled at all. It was just two lures in its mouth, which was super weird. Okay, so he's going with the Helicat strategy. I guess I'll go with Ukko then. He's probably gonna ban my Ukko though, and I can't really go for like it doesn't look too good for me. Yeah, maybe if I didn't pick the UDK, I mean the Necret, I could go with Ukko and Kaimar, but not sure if that would have been good either, but I don't really have a choice at this point. But yeah, I don't have my hopes up. I think I was having hard time before, but I think with the polymorph change, it for some people it doesn't make any difference, and it really doesn't make difference for the top players. At most, they will like they will now prioritize getting 6-star polymorphs on their support champions, which they weren't before. But for me, this is very big nerf to my gameplay. That's kind of interesting. So he did ban my Rotos. I was kind of expecting him to ban the Ukko, but he banned my Rotos and I didn't ban the UDK. He should have known that I'm gonna ban the Warlord. So he should have banned the, like, If he was gonna ban my nuker, he should have banned the Staltus and not Rotos, but okay. Nice, we got the stun on the Siphi and attack down on the Ronda. Wait, why is that camera is so screwed? Anyway. Nice. We did get the Polymorph, which like it can definitely still happen against the nukers, but if they are using champions like Ramantu or Kaimar, nowadays they probably are going to be with some resistance. Which generally isn't issue, but it's issue for the Helicat strategy specifically. And in live arena, I think many people are just running Ramantus now, and like we're gambling fights in the last reset, trying to do like 30-second fights with Ramantu. But yeah, we got the prism shards, which was kind of unexpected. I think those were leaked like kind of long time ago. There was some talk about them and people had some images, but we didn't know the specifics about them. But if they are gonna be like something that they of course sell, but everybody also can get a little bit more extra shards and chance to get champions than before, then I'm very happy with that update. I was expecting for like the Hydra, like the Hydra CVC and the Ultra Nightmare Hydra next. I wasn't expecting for the Prism shards, so it kind of came from the left field. Wow, we won 2 fights which were both kind of weird fights, to be honest. I was expecting to lose both of them. I also do have my Ronda geared, so I think I might use her a decent amount today. And Initve actually isn't geared. So looking at those teams, maybe against the first team, Ronda could have been Initve could have been decent. Maybe not. I had to make my car deal slower so that I could farm the Phantom Shogun properly. Like you need 320 speed and you don't want to go much higher than that. So it's kind of indirect nerf to my Initve usage because it's not as good at catching people off guard as it used to be. And overall I just feel like it's very hard to use Initve against these top accounts with very good champions. Pretty much every fight we're gonna see either Harima or Taras when he fights both of them, and Initve just is not able to deal with either those types of teams. And if I pick like Initve and Rotos, then they are always just gonna ban Rotos, and if I do use Helicat often, they will want to ban Helicat instead, so... Okay, this kind of looks like a fight where we could pick Helicat. I mean, he can still pick like Ukko and Warlord, which might be issue for us. But if he does, then his team is kind of squeezy, so... We're definitely gonna go with Helicat, but what else? Well, yeah, I guess we're just gonna go with Necret and Helicat, right? Yeah, let's do it. I did get a decent amount of damage on everybody with the Phantom Shogun and the double crit damage amulets. I guess everybody got it, but I think the nukers benefit more from the ascension on the accessories than tanks, so I think overall it kind of helps me. Okay, so he didn't pick Ukko and Warlord, but it's basically the same deal. Fuck. Yeah, this is not gonna be super great for me, and probably this Kaimar does have resistance, so we're not gonna be able to polymorph it. What? If he picked Kaimar, then why is he gonna ban my Helicat? This is kind of weird combination. If he was gonna ban Helicat, then he could have picked something else than Kaimar. I mean, I guess Kaimar is still pretty good with Taras though. Yeah, I mean, never mind. I mean, I'm not gonna polymorph him with the update, so maybe it is a good choice. Maybe I need to use mine more as well, but I think I messed with his gear when I was testing Phantom Shogun teams, so right now he isn't in arena gear. Also, it's kind of nice that when I didn't play a lot live arena lately, this has happened a couple times when I played it a bit less, but the enemies will be very high points, so I can like I mean, I guess it doesn't directly impact the amount of points that I gain, but I'm meeting like less good opponents, so, and they are still high points, so I can get wins. I wasn't expecting to get the 3-win streak. I was kind of expecting to lose points today, to be honest, but I will take the win. All of these 3 teams are kind of weird. I'm not sure if it's the meta or if it's because they are lacking the champions, but it's not the usual like Taras, Maritska, Harima, Sifi that I see. But yeah, I wonder what is the plan with the prism shards. That I guess they will always do a bunch of events for them, and it is kind of a way to try to engage the players and make them do events that they otherwise would skip. But are they always gonna be time attack things, or is it gonna be different things? I think time attack on Spider is kind of the easiest one that most people can do, but if we have time attack on like Fire Knight or the other ones, then I'm not sure how happy people will be about it. I haven't actually tested Fire Knight at all, like after I got Knut, but I guess it should be doable now. But I haven't done a single run since I got Knut. I mean, it's only been a couple days, but yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the same typical team still. Oh wait, where is the... Oh yeah, he picked the... I'm dumb. He picked a Necret and I was looking for Necret. This happened many times before as well. Yeah, we're gonna see so much more Ukko now with the update. I almost could do the same thing as I do with the UDK, that I pick Ukko to protect my Helicat, but I think that's not gonna be easy thing to do because I need to pick so many champions, and well, if I pick Ukko, they are not gonna pick Helicat, so maybe if I pick... Wait, okay, I need to go... Fuck, let's go with Python. Maybe I need to go with like UDK, Rotos, Ukko as my first 3 picks, and they are not gonna pick Helicat at that point, so maybe I could do that comp, but then I'm not gonna have Necret or Datsus, so... But I guess it will be worth a try at least. it kind of feels like the meta is getting stale, but I guess the meta is kind of changed a bit. So there is some new ground to test. And I think overall the fact that we got the 12 crit damage on amulets, which is fairly easy to get because the substats on the amulets are not that big deal, so you're mainly looking for the crit damage, and it doesn't matter how many extra rolls you have on attack or whatever nukes that you use. But they definitely benefit the nukers more than supports or tanks, so I guess it helps everybody, but I think I definitely need more nuker damage, and my issue is that I don't have enough damage to finish off the enemy teams, so I take it as a help to me. This kind of looks like a tough team, but if I can... Oh yeah, and I'm gonna do the thing that I've talked about before. I'm not even gonna do the A3, because Harima passive is reducing the damage so much on it. I'm just gonna go for A1s and A2s. Unless somebody is so low HP that they are for sure gonna die to the A3. But he isn't really doing a lot at the start of the fight, so maybe I can actually do this. It doesn't seem like he has very insane gear on his champions. In before he one-shots my Rotos with the A2, okay. He didn't even go for it. Now the Necrit is so low HP that now we're gonna go for the A3. Wait, Ukko was his last champion, right? It's kind of looking good. If I get a crit on the Ukko next, then I should be good. Come on. Let's see a crit. Okay, nice. But yeah, I think you guys should consider it as well that if you can get a little bit or like a medium amount of resistance on your Kaimar and Ukko, they are not really gonna be polymorphed by anyone without 6-star blessing, so it might be worth doing. Both for live arena and classic arena, to be honest. And when I was looking at my builds, like if I want to go for like 400 resistance, I don't actually have to lose a lot of accuracy for it. I will barely lose like accuracy. I happen to have pieces that have resistance substats on the side on perception, so there's not that much loss for it. Though my Ukko right now isn't geared in resistance, it is still in a fast stun set build, but I guess my Kaimar will be. It's not geared right now, but I will put my old stone skin resistance gear back on it, and maybe on next video I will try it a bit more. But today I'm not gonna use either Init or Kaimar because they are not geared. Definitely meeting some unfamiliar faces today, but of course people can change names all the time, so you never know who is who. Oh, he's going for the Helicat strategy. Even though I picked UDK, that's kind of interesting. I mean, I will definitely go with Ukko, like No questions asked. But I'm not gonna have heals though then. Wait, maybe I will go with Ukko and Python and not Duchess. Yeah, I should probably do that. I want to have some heals against this Helicat. Yeah, let's go with this. If he doesn't pick a second reviver, I might go with the Mountain King Nuker in this fight. It depends. I think he's probably gonna ban the Python though, but with UDK alone there isn't a lot of heals. I think if the Helicat can survive at the start, he might even be able to kill Ukko very fast, and at that point it might be over. Oh fuck. That's actually good init pick against me, because I don't have UDK in my team this time. Should I go with Mountain King? I think yeah. Yeah, let's go with Mountain King. And we definitely have to ban the Warlord. There is no other choice. Okay, this is probably going to be my first loss of the day. Unless like unless his init way is faster than the other nukers. Oh, okay, he haven't banned the Ukko. Yeah, unless the init way is faster than the other nukers, which I doubt. Probably, I mean, Helicat is definitely gonna be fastest among them, but init might even be the slowest. But if he gets rid of the bone armor stacks, then there's nothing. Okay, never mind. So he did the one thing that gave me a shot that he had the fastest build on the init. Okay. So because he hit my Rotos when he had 3 stacks, he survived it, and now maybe I have a small chance. Probably not though, but I think he kind of made a mistake with those builds, to be honest. Yeah, okay, let's go for the A3 on Helicat, and hopefully we can also kill the init with A2. I mean, we should be able to do it, I think, even though it does have a shield and defense buff. Yeah. Initve has so low HP that I think mine is around 33k HP, yeah. Yeah, okay, nice. If Mountain King can get a one turn, we should be able to kill the Siphon. Even with the shield and defense buff. I hope, but we will see. Okay, that wasn't anywhere close. I need to check if my Mountain King is geared, but I guess he didn't proc Helm Smasher there, but even still that seemed kind of low hits. I need to double check that it has gear on, because all of the recent changes I have played a lot with my builds. Okay, I guess this should be it. Both Rotos and Mountain King can do damage through the Helicat passive, so it's kind of tricky for him. I mean, the Mountain King A3 isn't gonna do that much, and he can weak hit on the Helicat, so it's not as consistent, but if we don't weak hit, then Helicat should die. Okay, nice. Wait, is this a 4 win out of 4? Damn. I'm getting these kind of random wins, but I really think that it's gonna turn around soon. Wait. Oh, it's 5 wins, okay. Also, I don't have games to buy more fights, so the video has to video has to end when we run out of the tokens, because like I said, I spent I got the CC gem back on Friday, and I spent half of the gems to do the dungeon divers so that I could finish the Knut fusion, and then the other half went to the Phantom Shogun so that I could get those amulets upgraded. But then I was so tired on Monday that I didn't even push blood, so anyway, like even the CC gems that I get this week, I'm probably just gonna use most of them on Phantom Shogun, but I need to save some so that I don't run out of games. I guess like yeah, I didn't have games anyway, so pushing blood wouldn't have been good. You don't need that much gems to push blood. It depends also how long you push, but in my experience, like if you have somewhere around 200 gems, it's definitely enough. But most of the time I maybe use like around 100 to 150, and that's with me like refreshing a lot. But then you get 100 gems from finishing blood, so I might gain a little bit or lose like 50 gems, but you need to have a decent chunk that you can do it in the first place. Okay, so it's a speed team. UDK isn't the best pick against the speed team though. Usually speed team isn't Taras, but it's like Charge and bombs, but it might still be bombs. We need to be aware of that option. Yeah, if he picks like bombs and lockout, then I think it's not good for us. The UDK is kind of dead weight against bombs because he knows that it's gonna be in stone skin, and he's definitely not gonna ban it. And then he's gonna ban like my Duchess or Necret to get rid of the bolster. And Mountain King isn't gonna be that great against these like two fast revivers, even if they are squishy and he can one-shot them, but unless I can safely ban one of them. Oh wait, he went with triple reviver. What? Damn, and I don't even have any life harvest in my team. I'm tempted to go with Staltus, but can I even kill this team? I need to go with Staltus. I don't think there's any other choice. Maybe the Scythian Arbiter are in fast and squishy builds and I might be able to do it. I'm thinking about banning one of the nukers, but I might regret this. But yeah, I think we're still gonna ban Taras. Even if the revivers might be hard to finish off, but I will definitely be able to kill Ronda, so that might buy me enough time to... Oh, okay. Not sure how this will go. If I can just get turns, I will definitely one-shot the Ronda, and she will lose turn meter every time I kill her, so if I can get into a cycle of killing her, then I might be able to still win. I was considering banning the Siphi, but I think I might still be able to do this. We will see. Ah, damn it. Okay, there went the Protoss and he's not gonna come back. Staltus is lower HP, so Staltus was of course protected. If Protoss was protected, he would have definitely survived that. Yeah, I have no idea if I'm still in this fight or is it over. We should probably protect Necret though. Even though it's not really... like, he doesn't get the ally protection, but I think it still makes sense to protect himself. He's saving the Sifi revive. Yeah, I guess for the Ronda. Yeah. What? He didn't use revive on anybody. That was weird. How many polymorph does he have? Okay, 2. Should I gamble with... let's do it. Let's see if I get polymorphed. Okay, good. I didn't really get any fears up though, so... didn't do anything. Even if putting the ally protection on UDK might seem kind of... okay, this is actually looking kind of good. But when they hit it, it will also reduce the cooldown on Necret's A2 because of the passive. So it's still good to protect the UDK. And also it means that, like, in some matchups it's very good because then they can't go after... like, they must kill the Necret first before they can kill UDK. But the Ronda isn't really that affected by the UDK anyway, so it's not that big deal for him. Yeah, this is very weird fight. Rotos died instantly, but I'm still hanging on surprisingly long. And my Staltus definitely got a bunch of kills, so he got a big chunk of speed and damage from the masteries. It might actually be relevant. Should I try go for A1? Let's go for A1. Maybe we can get a taunt. Okay, nice. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, great. Ah, damn it, damn it. UDK got polymorph. That might be very bad. UDK is so slow that polymorph is not gonna like end in time. Ah, damn it. Yeah, he procced the passive there. I guess that's it for this file. If he gets a revive off now, he's just gonna perma polymorph my Staltus fuck. Yes, sorry about that. It was my alarm about something else. Anyway, I think this is gonna be the first loss of the day. Even if I can kill the Rondo... okay, never mind, he's gonna sleep. Staltus. What? Why didn't he go for the sleep? Well, even if I can get a turn here, I don't think there's a comeback. Well, if I win this now, it will be so funny because... okay, now he's gonna sleep it. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I had the UDK, never mind. The polymorph ended, okay. I thought that he made a mistake, but he didn't. Oh. He got the block cooldowns on me. Okay, I guess it's finally ended now. Almost had my hopes up on winning this fight. Wait. Can we still do it? Maybe if we can kill the Arbiter with A1 on the next turn, there might be still a couple turns until the Python revive, so... maybe, okay, Arbiter had revive, that's not good. Yeah, maybe if my Rotos procced reaction at the start, I might have been able to take it, but he died and I think this is it. Finally. Nope. It's kind of funny that I survived 6 minutes in this fight without a reviver. Yeah, even if like even if the UDK doesn't do a lot against the Ronda, but the Siphi is so OP that it was actually still very good to have UDK in that fight, just to protect me from the sleep, but sadly Rotos got destroyed at the start. I could have definitely won that fight though if I had procced reaction. Rotos has only one piece of reaction, so it's not like it's super high chance, but I could have. I definitely do think that, like, of course it depends on champions and build, but very often it is worth to lose stats to get reaction on your champions, even on nukers, and I could have a better banner on my Rotos, but I go with slightly worse one that is in reaction. But Rotos is kind of fast, so in many fights he's still gonna go before the enemy nukers, unless they have like turn meter boost. Well, I guess, to be honest, I guess most opponents in live arena have Siphi, but in classic arena it's not quite the same. Okay, this is good. I can totally go with Helicat in this matchup. So he has 2 picks left and he has to go with 1 nuker. So even if he goes with Ukko or something, we can totally ban it in this fight. Yeah, okay. Well, Initve can still be threatening, but I would guess he's gonna go for either Necret or Helicat ban, but maybe he's gonna go for Necret ban because he picked the UDK. Should I go with Arbiter? Nah, let's go with Python. I think he's gonna ban the Necret because so that Initve can do damage, but I'm gonna ban the Ukko anyway, so that might not be terrible. He banned UDK, okay. I guess it might be good idea because then he can sleep me and this fight probably will last for a while, so the sleeps might be critical in a prolonged fight. Harima is so low HP though. If you just have a like avoid affinity nuker that isn't demon spawn like Helicat is, or like Initve, then it's not really that hard to kill Harima, but for me it happens to be incredibly hard because my main nukers are 2 demon spawn champions and magic affinity champion, so they all get screwed by Harima. And Staltus damage is not good enough that if he has any kind of bolster sets on his team, which this guy doesn't, but usually people will have it, he can't really one-shot Harima's through bolster, so. And then they're gonna get defense buff from Siphi and so on, so it becomes a lot harder. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the A2 so that I don't proc any extra turns with the A1. Actually, I should have gone for the A3 because he does have the Harima. That was kind of a mistake. Okay, I don't have defense buff up, and I don't really want to wait 2 turns. Hopefully, I will still have enough damage to kill the Initve. Okay, I did. Yeah. Initve is so squishy that when the enemy picks it, you definitely need to like be aware of it and try to like use it to your advantage. If you can go first or deal a little bit damage to him, it's pretty easy to one-shot Initve. I guess I gained a decent amount of points today, but 4,000 points for a Quintus still seems like incredibly far away, to be honest. I really want to play with Quintus, but the more I wish for it to happen, the more I realize that it's gonna take months. This fight is going surprisingly well. Not sure if I'm celebrating too early. Should I even go for the A3? I think probably not. But no, let's go for the A3. Just because if I proc extra turn here... Okay, that did way more damage than I was expecting, but if I did proc extra turn there, then I would be at risk of the Initve A2. I'm not sure if it does have A2 anyway, but... I tried... Oh, okay, he does, yeah. Okay, that was the right choice, yeah, good. Yeah, I did kill it at the start. Okay, since I got this far, surely it will be fine. Oh, he surrendered. I did have the life harvest on Python now, so in these kind of fights it helps a bit. Though it's 3-star and it would get a lot better at 4-star. Let me show you quickly. So after the polymorph change, I did change blessings on a few champions, but not that many. I think, yeah, on Python I went with life harvest because he has so little accuracy with 99 that even nukers are gonna resist this. Like, if he had a bit more, I wouldn't have changed it, but he had so little that it wasn't worth to keep it. Like, on Duchess, for instance, I'm at 192 accuracy, and it still should be enough to polymorph nukers like Taras or Helicat or Harima and so on. Some people might build them with a medium amount of resistance, but not most people, and if they do it, then they lose a lot of damage. But also on Helicat, I went for what even was this one called? Temporal Change, yeah. As you know, there isn't really any good blessings for defense scaling nukers, so you kind of need to go with support blessings, but he does rely on speed and he gets defense from this, so it is kind of good. I was considering using life harvest on him as well, but if I had higher level of life harvest, maybe I would have done it, but I would need, like, is it level 3 to get turn meter from kill? Oh fuck. I need to... Damn, I get bombarded with emails again. I need to write down the timestamp so I can find it easily. Sometimes it's super pain, like, of course it's not that big deal, but if I do like a 2-hour live arena video and then there is something that like a DM or email or something that pops in the screen and I don't remember the time that it does, sometimes it has taken me forever to find specific parts of the video to cut it off. But now I'm trying to play it better and write it down, like the timestamp. Okay, it looks like it's going to be another speed team, so I don't think I will go with UDK this time. We might actually go with Brockney. We've had some success picking Brockney against these types of teams in the past, so we will probably go with that. But let's not go with it instantly. Let's kind of confuse him a bit and let's just go with very standard team. This looks very basic, but I am like preparing for like a bomb team, but he might have charged it. Charged it is gonna be very hard for me to deal with. It is gonna ignore shields, but I hope he doesn't. Maybe it's like bombs and Ronda and not charge it, I hope. But I will go with triple bolster unless he picks charge it or Baron. If he does pick them, then maybe I will go with Cardell. Unless he goes with double turn meter boost. But if he's committing to the bomb team, he might not go with double. He might pick like 2 nukers and buff stripper. Like maybe Lady Kimmy and 2 nukers. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go with triple bolster against this guy. But issue here is that this damn Ramanto is gonna block my passive, so it is kind of screwing me up pretty bad. Let's go with Brockney anyway. And Mountain King, right? He only has 1 nuker, so yeah, let's go with Mountain King. I mean, 1 reviver. He still has to pick a second nuker, so... Not sure how this will go though. It kind of looks like a hard fight for me. I'm almost tempted to ban the Ramanto, but it isn't really an option. I guess I could have gone with Mortal, but I have seen so many times when I do these type of fights and the enemy is just gonna A1 and they're not actually gonna use any skills, so I'm not sure about that. Okay, so he did go for the... That's kind of weird team, to be honest. I guess he's kind of banking on the fact that I have to ban the lockout, but I am so tempted to just ban the Leorios. I think I can finish him off with... let's do it for fun. I think this might be a mistake, but let's... Okay, he didn't ban Rotos. Okay, then I should win. I was thinking that if he bans Rotos and I ban the Leorios, I still might be able to just kill him with A1 from the Mountain King and maybe get some A2s with Necret because his passive is gonna reduce the cooldown, but now since I do have Rotos, I think well, maybe he can kill me with Raman to A2. If he opens with, yeah, bombs on Rotos and Raman to A2 on Rotos, then might still be bad for me. But I think I can, in couple turns, I will kill the... Okay, what? He went it for... I thought he was gonna use A2 on Rotos and not Mountain King, but okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, 2 A1s is gonna kill Arbiter, so... If Rotos isn't feared next turn, it might be good. Assuming he's gonna get next turn. Wait, he's gonna lose the attack buff now. Right? Okay, maybe my Rotos should survive this. But he might get feared. It is... Yeah, it is kind of weird thing, but it is to... Ah, damn it, it didn't die. It is to note that when the bombs proc, it's like... the attack is calculated when it procs, so... If they lose the attack buff before the... Like, even if he has attack buff when he puts the bombs, but he loses it before they proc, then you're not gonna take the full damage with the attack buff. But this fight still looks bad. I think I'm still gonna lose it. Everybody is locked out and Rotos is just gonna die to like A1s at this point. I'm not sure if I can kill the Arbiter in the time. Like, Lockout is just so powerful. Like, even though his team is very squishy, but I'm not able to do anything with the Lockout. Maybe I should have still... Well, actually I think I made the right decision, because he did ban the Necret, and I don't think my Rotos would have survived, so... Banning the Leorios was probably the best choice, but... It doesn't look... Wait, okay, maybe I still have a chance. I'm not sure if I should gamble in getting extra turns with A1, but maybe the increased HP will help him to like get another turn. If Ramaldo has A2 now or next turn though... Yeah, okay. What? Why is he using the A2s on the Mountain King and not Rotos? If my Rotos can get one more turn, then... Ah, damn it. Okay, I guess he won. Wait, should I go for the... Doesn't matter, I'm not able to kill them with A1s from Duchess and Brockney in time. What is he doing? Why is he not killing Rotos? Is he like going easy on me, or what's going on? Yeah, I should have just gambled on the A1 before and hope that I get extra turn. If I got to do one A3 on Rotos, I would have won, but I think I'm gonna lose when he gets the next A2. And if he, yeah, okay. If he used the A2s on Rotos earlier, then he would have won this way earlier. Should I just play it on auto and hope that I get resist at some point? I might almost do it. Like, he's gonna heal with the Warlord, so the chances of me winning is not very high. And both of these are in very slow builds, but if he does, if I do resist his Warlord once, then maybe I can still win this. Yeah, probably I should just surrender, to be honest. Let's play it for a bit and see what happens. I definitely can't kill him with the A1s, because Warlord does have heals, but... Okay, let's just surrender, I guess it's... He can't kill me, like, it is a stalemate. He doesn't... Well, okay, never mind. Let's play this for a bit. Both of these are gonna self-heal. I guess he's gonna kill the Brockney. Yeah, okay, he did kill it. If my Duchess resists one lockout, then he's gonna revive, and he can't kill me. My Duchess is too tanky for these two supports, so... Okay. Yeah, the Ramandu is built in resistance. I'm pretty sure he can't kill the Duchess. Or maybe he can. It is kind of toxic from me, but I mean, he's doing the same thing, so... It's not good for the video, though. It's kind of bad content. Maybe I should just give it up anyway. Come on, just resist the next lockout and then I win. Okay, let's just call it a day. We wasted enough of time. Yeah, a team like that, if I just had that damn Harima, then it would have been easy. I would definitely ban the Warlord in that case, and even if Rotos died, like, I would have, like, he could only ban either Necret or Harima, but either case I would have been fine. It's always the same issue that I am like relying so much on Rotos that it's very easy to counter me. Like, either they ban it or then they just counter it, but it is a big Achilles heel on my account, because if it wasn't the only thing that I can do, then it would be a bit harder to like always counter pick me. But I mean, I got bunch of wins today, so I can't really complain. Maybe I will go with Ukko against this guy. I'm thinking I'll go with Staltus and oh wait, let's go with UDK. Maybe I will go with Helicat in this fight. Yeah, actually, let's do this. So he can't pick the Ukko now, and then assuming that he doesn't pick Helicat, I guess he could, but yeah, I doubt he's gonna do it. We're gonna get the Helicat, and who do we want as the last one? Yeah, I think it's gonna be Staltus. Okay, this fight looks a lot more reasonable than the last one. Maybe we can do it. Yeah, let's ban the Kaimar. Oh, he banned the UDK. I think banning UDK was actually... I guess it's kind of obvious, but I think that was the best choice for him, for sure. No, not sure if I can actually win this one. Yeah, now I'm gonna get slept and Rotos is gonna do damage and so on, so it's a lot harder. And as you can see, he also saved the A2, and he can cleanse with the Python, so I'm not gonna go for the Ukko A2 just yet. Okay, now he made kind of weird choice there, so I don't know why he wasted the cleanse. I guess maybe he didn't think that I would open with A1, but now I get to do a nuke when he doesn't have defense buff up, and I'm gonna be able to remove the buffs when Siphi puts them up. Assuming like I get a turn, but I think I will. I guess he can just... Okay, he didn't do it. He could just go for the Helicat with the A3. I guess he was kind of underestimating my bolster, but even if he does kill the Helicat, I do have double revive. Not sure why he's saving the Siphi A2 now, because he doesn't have cleanse anyway, so if I put block buffs on him, like it's not benefiting. Actually, he should have put it just so that maybe Harima or somebody, it would have increased the chance that my Ukko gets polymorphed, because every buff has a chance to, like a separate chance to polymorph him. So he should have done the A2 just for that. Okay, maybe I can win this fight. It's looking kind of not certain from the lobby, but I think I'm good at this point. Well, maybe that's a bit too... maybe not just yet, but it's looking good at least. His Python isn't super high HP, it isn't the most tankiest Python I have seen, so yeah. Okay, I guess I'm good. Yeah, nice. Yeah, maybe it's a bit like about the gear as well. That definitely wasn't very tanky Python, and the Rotos was also not doing that much damage. I mean, my team is very tanky, like, don't get me wrong, but still. Oh, okay, I guess this is gonna be the last fight of today, because we don't have the games. Let me... Wait, let me check that you can actually see the stats on the video, yeah. Because I always forget about it. I haven't changed my like Duchess and Python builds, but just let me just show them so that if people want to see, because of course there is going to be people that are not familiar with my builds and I often get asked about them. And like if you have questions, then ask. I mean, I will answer in the comments for sure. But I mean, basically I'm running super slow Duchess in bolster with reaction. I think I will probably make her a bit faster in future, like with different gear. Maybe I could add like 30 speed to this build, but I will try to keep it slower than the enemy nukers, but I do have a second Duchess that is like a fast one. And then the Python is kind of a medium speed build that is very tanky. Like it's kind of going for all stats. It's going for HP, defense and speed on every piece, and I kind of put my tankiest stone skin with speed on it, so I like this build a lot. Though I think it would be a lot more effective build on Siphi. If I do get Siphi, I think I just put my Python gear on it and not use any different one. Bolster and Stone Skin are both like totally equally good, so you could run like Python or CP on either one of them. It just depends what other builds you have and what champions you have and what teams you run, but yeah. I'm a bit tired today, if you don't see it. I have been kind of staying awake a lot, and I was fishing late, like late in the night, like last night, so. I remember somebody commented in my last video that I was a bit too like mellow, which is kind of funny comment, because like I know that I'm definitely not as animated as most of the other raid CCs, but usually everybody is aware of that, and I don't recall getting complaints about it before. Usually the people who think I'm too mellow is just they are not gonna watch my videos anyway. I don't think I want to go with Helicat. I guess I'll go with otherwise the same team, but with Staltus, I think. And it is definitely not gonna pick Staltus, so I can save it as the last pick. I mean, he might. I mean, I do see people picking Staltus all the time, but this guy looks like he's not gonna pick Staltus. I always complain about my champions, I mean just like everybody does, but Staltus might not be a top tier nuker, but it's definitely better than average, and if there wasn't like few of these ultra OP champions, then Staltus would definitely be very good. And if it was released in the game a couple years ago, it would have been a meta champion. So many times we have seen enemy team pick double buff strip now. Oh wait, should I just ban the... He might weak hit on Staltus with the sleep, so let's try this. I'm not saying that this is gonna go well, but let's see if banning the Siphi will work out. If my Staltus, like if he weak hits on my Staltus with the Kymar sleep, it might go before some of his nukers. Okay, he didn't. Okay. Maybe he's just gonna one-shot me before I get any turn. I'm sure my Duchess will survive, but even if she does get the revive up, I'm not... Wait, what? Okay. That was kind of weird sequence of events, but I guess I'm totally fine now. He should have just done A1 to be honest. But okay, I won. I mean, it happens. I'm sure that's kind of new team for him. Like, double buff strippers weren't popular before, so... I think though, if he just did A1 on the Ramanto or A2 on somebody... Maybe if he just A2'd my Duchess on Ramanto, then he might just, like, easily win me. But anyway, I'll take the win. What? Oh, fuck. I forgot that it's gonna be the last one. Can I get 10 games anywhere easily? I think I already did the daily quest, yeah. Wait, I can get 5 from defeating 1 faction wars boss. Let's do that. Okay. We can do 1 faction wars pretty fast, so it's okay. Don't worry about it. Let's swap that for this. I didn't used to use Crypt King Kral, but I have him geared from for the Phantom Shogun, so maybe he will make the boss fight a bit faster. Probably not, I'm not sure. Considering that my undead team is kind of fast anyway. I haven't really min-maxed my faction wars teams. It used to be like long time ago, like 3 years ago. Like the one thing that I think this was even before Platinum Arena, or maybe Platinum Arena was just released in the game, or probably it was during both of these times, but back in the day Platinum Arena wasn't the thing, and when it was released it's not like I was like able to compete and I wasn't even thinking about it. But the one thing that I was doing in the game is that I was trying to play it very efficiently and not waste my energy on anything, so that I can farm dungeons and as much as possible. And that meant that I tried to level up as few champions as possible and get masteries on as few champions as possible, which in nowadays sounds kind of like it's not gonna make big difference. But back in those days, like, there was no glyphs, there was no like Doom Tower and many things that we got today, and you got way less energy. I don't think there wasn't like I think there was like daily quests, but like not all of the daily quests that we got nowadays. I think, yeah, the advanced missions didn't exist those days. But and like Minotaur scrolls, like you got half of the scrolls that you get today. But my one thing was that I tried to do all factions with as few 6-star champions as possible, so that I could get it done fast but save my energy to farm dungeons. And I think I did all of the factions with less than like 3 or less than 3 6-star champions. I think Undead was the first one that I did, and that was with 3, if I recall right. It's so long time ago. It was definitely one of the first ones that I did. But yeah, I used to try hard it, and then I already got everything maxed, and then nowadays I could make some teams way faster by just putting gear on some champions, but I haven't even bothered to do it. But I did some funny things, like I did which one is it? I did Bannerlord with 0 6-star champions. I had like where is it? Ursula was in 6-star, no, not even, like everybody was 5-star in my team, and I think Ursula was in Regen gear. Yeah, Ursula was in Regen gear, and then I was using, where is it? Oh yeah, Richthof. Richthof does like poisons on some of his skills, and I was able to do like all the way like to 21 3-star full auto with no 6-star champions at all. I think I did some other faction with no 6-star champions as well, but I forgot which one. Anyway, let's get back into the fights. That used to be the thing that I was tryharding, but nowadays I haven't really... Wait. Okay, I didn't take it. Nowadays I'm kind of forgotten about that part of the game. I should definitely at some point try to min-max my faction wars teams a bit more so that I can save time on some of them. Like the undead one is fast, but some of them are pretty slow, just because half of my team is ungeared. It's just annoying that always when there is new content you have to like regear many champions, and then I steal from some old ones and I can't be bothered to fix them if I don't need to. If I need to, then I will do it, but if it makes my faction wars like 2 minutes slower but I can still do it, oftentimes I forget about it, or I can't be bothered to do it. But yeah, I was thinking about if I should make some faction wars videos, but to be honest, it's not really something that I focus on anymore, and there is plenty of guides for them, so... And I think I'm kind of a bit out of touch for faction wars, because nowadays I have so good gear and champions and tons of 6 stars that I don't really like... I'm not emotionally invested on faction wars min-maxing anymore. Let's see if I can... I know I have somewhere in the Discord some of those old pictures, maybe I can find it. Damn, this guy is picking like both Nakarada and Helicats, like several of my key champions. Actually, let's save the nuke pick for the last. Yeah, let's go with Ukko, Maybe I will go with... Wait, fuck. I have to pick 2 champions. I thought I had the last pick, but I guess I have to go with Staltus. Nah, I have to go with Python. Damn it. I wanted to go with maybe Ukko and Mountain King, but if he picks a second reviver, then it's not gonna be good. And I need heals for a prolonged fight against Helicat, so... Siphi kind of does it all in one, but... I need to go with... Yeah, with Python. If I had Siphi, maybe I would have picked Siphi and Ukko and not Duchess at all. Oh, okay, here. I don't have pictures of all of the old dungeons saved because I wasn't making videos back then and I didn't think about to save them. But this one I have saved just because I have posted the picture before and I can find the old messages. But yeah, this was what I was tryharding in the game back in those days. And nowadays I feel like the gear from dungeons is hardly like worth anything. I was just I've been thinking about it for the last couple weeks and I have kind of asked from my clanmates and other people what they think about it. But I feel like there is really... I can't decide what dungeon I want to farm anymore. I don't think there's a lot for me to gain from any of them. My lethal is so much better than Savage that I was almost thinking about farming Fire Knight again because we got the hard mode and maybe I can get mythic pieces and so on. But I don't have a single good bottom piece on Savage, and on lethal I have multiple item sets and I don't really need extra mediocre item sets. I just want to improve my best nuke sets, so I feel like it's kind of too late to get on the Fire Knight grind and get extra Savage sets, but I have better sets on lethal anyway. And then the other dungeons as well, like of course I'm not gonna farm Ice Golem. Dragon, I have one triple speed piece on weapon, and that's it. That's kind of one of the options that I'm thinking, that I will either start farming Dragon and try to go for a speed set and maybe get faster Arbiter or something, or then I will go like back to Spider and just do endless Spider grinding. But the special item sets nowadays with like refresh and reaction and the upcoming stone skin accessories, very often they are better than like normal counterparts with higher stats, like maybe triple roll on attack or whatever. So it's kind of making it less tempting to farm Spider. So none of these dungeons feel to me like they make a huge impact to me anymore. But probably I'm gonna be farming Shogun and Sand Devil at least for the next 6 months anyway, so I don't really have to make up my mind on it yet, but we will see what I do. I don't think it really matters anyway. If I farm Dragon, even if I get like, let's say 2 watt speed item pieces, which would be like astronomically like for me to happen, like it's not gonna happen, but let's say it did, I don't think it really would make any difference for me in arena. Even if I had like fairly fast Arbiter, like let's say I had a 400 speed Arbiter, I don't think that would really change anything for me, so not sure if it's even worth to like try go for it. And I definitely don't need speed set for any PvE content. Damn, this guy has so fast Siphi that I'm not sure if like with the bolt, like he has so tanky team. Even if I get to do damage on one turn when he doesn't have block damage, I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough to threaten him, since he did ban my Rotos. This fight is probably lost cause. I think I wasted my 10 games and I'm gonna do like 20-minute fight against this guy and lose in the end. Yeah, let's try it for a bit, but I think I will probably surrender this fight before he actually finishes me. Well, maybe I should just play it for the long haul. If I can just find one timing where the Siphi isn't protected and doesn't have defense buff, maybe I will be able to nuke him, but doesn't look very good. If I had Quintus, I mean, I would definitely pick Quintus against this guy. That would definitely help me. And it doesn't seem like those top players who right now have Quintus, they aren't really using it a lot, so when I do get it, if I do get it, I probably will get to use it in many fights, or at least pick it, even if it's banned. But if they ban it and let me have Rotos, then that would be great. Yeah, if I had Rotos, of course he could ignore the block damage, but even when the block damage ends, he would have so high single target damage that I could definitely kill the Nakarada or Siphi in one turn when they don't have buffs, but Staltus can't do it, and by the time that Staltus can deal damage again, they are gonna be full HP, so this seems kind of lost cause. And we can definitely see that, I mean, like no disrespect to this guy at all, but we can definitely see that he doesn't have very good gear, because this Taras isn't hitting that hard, even though he has insane amount of buffs on him. So if it was a top account, they will just one-shot everybody in my team with the Taras. Like from full health, since I don't even have shield buffs on me. So yeah, maybe I have a small chance if I just find the right timing when the Siphi like doesn't have any buffs. Yeah, let's keep going. At least until he like unless he kills both of the revivers. I kind of don't want to stall this for 30 minutes though. Also, I don't have UDK in my team, so he can like sleep my nuker if there's a moment where it looks like he's about to die. Wait, no, fuck. I was thinking that is my Staltus gonna move before the Nakarada, and he's not gonna have defense buff, but he got both the defense buff and the block damage, so never mind. He's running protection set, I kind of like it. It's not very popular set, but it is because of Polymorph. Before we got Polymorph or like blessings in the game, protection set was super meta in top Platinum Arena. And it was basically only ran on 2 different champions, both Siphi and Nakarada, and that was because both of these champions, like of course, do multiple buffs, but they both do immunity buff, and that means that enemy is not gonna be able to, like if the immunity buff is protected, then if they use something like Ramantu or Ceres that will buff strip you and then put debuffs on you, they won't be able to put any debuffs on you. Even if they buff strip everything else, but they can't remove the immunity buff. And of course, before blessings, everybody was using buff strippers pretty much every single fight, so. That's actually how I got my first red avatar, because I was running a defense team with double bolster, and then I had a Mitrala that had like 1.2k resistance, and enemy teams were hitting me with like lockout and Ramantu teams, and my Mitrala was resisting all of that and removing the debuffs from Ramantu, so it got tons of wins and surprised people. I definitely like, I think Polymorph is good for the game, by the way. I have always said that I don't think it was as bad as most other people think, but I do think that there should be some counterplay to it, and they could nerf it indirectly by adding some mechanics that counter it, like they often like to do. But of course I'm not happy with the Polymorph nerf that we got recently, because it's just one of many incentives to try to get whales to buy soul stones, as we know. Lately they have done so many different things to try make blessings and buying soul stones more important, so it's just one of those. It is kind of sad because of course PvP isn't really the most hottest thing in this game, and most of the players are like mid-game players or new players, and PvP isn't relevant for them, and it is only a small minority of the players, like the long-time players and endgame players. And of course it's not gonna be priority for Plarium, so they don't really like to do a lot of balance updates regarding PvP. I feel like they used to do more of them back in the days, but now in the last couple years they kind of stopped trying to make any balance changes to PvP. They did do them back in the day. Protoss was nerfed many times and they buffed the candy and did some like kind of good things. Though they did buff Warlord, which is like, it is one of the biggest mysteries in the Riot trade, that like Warlord used to be the best champion for PvP at that time for sure. Many of the top champions that exist nowadays weren't in the game when Warlord was buffed, and still he got buffed, which doesn't make any sense. They reduced the cooldown on his lockout by 1 turn and then did something else, but he was like I can't say the word, unanimously considered the best like PvP champion back in those days, even if he isn't that anymore. But it was one of the weirdest thing ever to happen, that they actually buffed Warlord. Back in those days, the official Discord used to be fairly active, and people used to talk about like PvP and balance a lot, and people were always of course complaining about Warlord. Now there is so many OP mechanics in the game that Warlord is kind of not on the priority list anymore, or lockout in general. There is other broken things. Should I just surrender this fight? I'm kind of on autopilot mode here, but I think we're kind of in a stalemate. He doesn't seem to have enough damage to finish me off, and I also don't have enough damage to do it, so... Yeah, I wasted 10 games for this fight. Ah, fuck it, we're gonna play this one to the end. No surrender today. If it's gonna be a 30-minute fight, then so be it, but I'm gonna try. Maybe he's gonna end me anyway though. He has gotten a couple kills, so he should get a little bit extra damage on the Taras. Did he lose the block damage? Yeah. Oh, I don't have defense buff. Do I even want to nuke? Well, by the time I get the A3, he's gonna get the block damage up anyway, so... Let's do it. I don't think I have even gotten a single kill on this fight. But his Siphi isn't, like, ultra tanky. So, I mean, it's kind of tanky, but not, like, ultra tanky. So if I happen to get the right moment where the Siphi doesn't have defense buff and or block damage or Necret ally protection, I might be able to one-shot the Siphi, but there's so many factors that it might not really be possible. And he can get the buffs extended by the masteries, so... Okay, looks like he's about to finish the fight at this point. I just used the revive on Python, so... If I had Harima, this fight would be so easy. Like, if my nukers were Protoss and Staltus, whichever he bans with this team, I will definitely win it. I mean, Rotos or Harima, but with Staltus, it's not. He's not even slightly threatened by my by my Staltus. And I mean, my other options. I guess if I could now like retroactively change my team, Mountain King could definitely beat this team. But if he picked a second reviver instead of Necret, then I couldn't beat this team with Mountain King. So I don't like to really go for Mountain King unless I know that the enemy is only gonna pick one nuker, or I can ban one of the nukers, which I couldn't like have guaranteed in this fight. But yeah, then it's like Initve is gonna die to like 1A1 from both Taras and Helicat, and it wouldn't be able to do anything here, and that's about it. This fight has lasted so long that if I had Harima or Rotos, they would stack their damage and they would demolish him at this point. Maybe if I could get a lucky stun on the Siphi, it might be possible also. My Staltus isn't in very high accuracy, I think it's maybe like under 50. I didn't really build him with accuracy, but max damage. I think this is the most dumbest fight in the history of this game though. Let's gamble with the A2, maybe we can fear the Siphi. Even if he wins the fight, it doesn't do anything for him, and it's the same for me. We're both just for no reason trying to win it. I had so many wins today and decent win ratio, so I don't really want to like admit defeat, but I should admit the defeat. I don't have the damage. It is kind of funny though that that my team is surviving this long, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna still end this before the time ends. Like, both the Taras and Helicat are stacking damage, and even if it isn't the most threatening Taras in the game, but he has tons of buffs in his team, like, surely he's gonna one-shot my team with the AoE at some point. By the way, the Taras A3 is insanely stupid. Like, the damage on it should be capped. Like, it gets 15% increased damage per buff on the team, but it should cap at some like specific number and not have like almost infinite scaling. Especially considering it's a HP scaling nuker. Before Taras, they used to be very careful to make sure that all of the HP scaling nukers have much lower damage scaling than attack scaling nukers, but it is like ridiculous that Taras has the best practical AoE damage and he's the most tankiest champion in the game. Like, how can a nuker be the tankiest champion in the game? Maybe I should have done the A2 and revived on Duchess so I would get the extra heal. My team is kind of like lowish HP, so he could kill me with the AoE nuke here, I think. Wait, well, I don't think I have the damage, but this is the moment that I was waiting for. He doesn't have any buffs on the Siphi, but I don't think it's gonna die. Yeah, kind of close, to be honest. It might be possible if I had... Well... I don't think higher level blessing would do anything to him, so... It's kind of hard to upgrade the gear as well. If I had him empowered, then I could kill the Siphi, but probably not without empowerment, to be honest. It's not the best gear. I have better gear on Helicat than I do on Staltus, but it's still pretty good gear, and it does have like good ascension and so on. He is running 2-piece critical damage though, and not cruel, but it is like pretty much perfect critical damage. It's like it's a shield and a chest, and the chest has all the good substats, though it has 2 rolls on resistance, but then it also does have defense ascension, and then the shield has like all of the best substats, and it's a legendary piece, so maybe if he can't get the Necret ally protection on Siphi before the next Helicat turn, maybe we can finish it. But if he does get the ally protection on the next turn, oh fuck, never mind. Probably Siphi is gonna be full HP by the time that we can do anything again. There goes all the momentum. Yeah, probably it's also gonna have the ally protection too. I don't know, I may be a bit pessimistic today. I'm tired and pessimistic, and I'm trolling him with a 30-minute fight. Yeah, maybe we can fear the Siphi again. Let's give it a go. Well, since I did play this fight 24 minutes, we're gonna play it to the end. But yeah, I'm sure somebody's gonna be mad that I'm stalling the fight, but I mean, so is he, so it is what it is. I'm probably gonna go sleep after this video. I'm super tired. Been having way too much fun on the summer and like maybe fishing too much. Let's wait one turn with the A2 because we don't have a defense buff. He's gonna get the block damage though in between those nukes, so it's kind of maybe not worth it to wait. Oh, can he finish me? Everybody is very low. This is kind of his chance to finish me. Wait. Duchess. Oh yeah, Duchess did the heal, I think. I'm not sure. Fuck it, let's go with the Python revive. I think Duchess does have revive though. Okay, no it doesn't. Okay, good. Because if Duchess does, then it's better to use her revive and heal the team, but okay, I guess I did the right thing. I didn't pay attention because the fight lasted so long that not paying the most attention anymore. My Staltus has almost enough damage to kill the Siphi if there is no buffs, but not enough. Helicat combination is definitely annoying. Now everybody knows how terrifying Helicat can be. It will be so funny if I can win this fight in the last 4 minutes. Let's see. Ah, there we go, block damage again. And by the time that we can hit the Siphi, it's gonna have full HP and Necret ally protection. I can't even remember last time I had 30-minute fight. I mean, it doesn't actually happen that often. I definitely have like 15-minute fights all the time, but I think I've only had a couple 30-minute fights. Which might be like a couple too many for most people. But yeah, I don't want to be toxic, but if you can't kill my team in 30 minutes with Taras, then it is what it is. I'm gonna keep going as well. Maybe I can win. I mean, the Siphi is kind of low HP enough. Like last time when I nuked it, when it didn't have any buffs, it had like pretty much that much HP left as like Siphi has lost now. So if I got the AoE nuke there, like maybe I could have killed it. But I think now that there's 1 minute left, let's say that I do kill the Siphi. I don't think I have enough time to win the fight anyway, so I think the fight is locked to be a 30-minute one now. If he kills both of my revivers, I will surrender, but I'm not sure if he can do it anymore. I was kind of thinking he was gonna do it at some point, but it doesn't look like he has enough damage. Well, I don't think next time I will skip the fight, but we already played this fight so long that I wanted to play it to the end. Let him have a little bit taste of like of Staltus. Now you know, like if you think it's pain to fight me, then think how pain it is for me to fight everybody else. Oh damn, he took my team pretty hard in the end. Boy, can he kill the Duchess? No, just like that was pretty close. Wait, it already went over. Okay. I would have gotten revived there, so I think I would have been fine, but he almost ended it right at the end of the fight. That's funny. That's funny. Anyway, we both got -4, I think. I don't see -4 on his, but I guess it doesn't show. Yeah. Taras did slightly more damage than Staltus, but he also has a lot of the buffs that prevent me from doing any damage. I mean, if I had Rotos in this fight, it would have been easy, but it is what it is. Wow. Yeah, I think we had a total of 3 losses today, or maybe 2.5 if this is not like a full loss, but I did get tons of wins. Anyway, that's it today, and sorry for stalling this guy for 30 minutes, but it is what it is. See ya.